Hello everybody. Mr. Royan's coming at you here. I had to switch it up from screen recordings because it's nice to be in front of a whiteboard teaching. I hope everybody can see this. It is a place value chart. We're starting with ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. Now, what is the pattern? Stop and analyze this pattern with me. What do you notice? How does it go up? We go one, tens, hundreds. Then we go thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. I've left these next two blank. I want you to stop. Maybe if you need to pause the video, and what do you think these next two spots on the place value chart are? How do I label them? Remember, look at the pattern. We start at the very end here. We have ones, tens. Let me use my pointer. Woo-hoo! We have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. Then it goes up to millions. What would be the next spots? Well, if you said 10 millions, give yourself a pat on the back, because that would be correct. So if our next spot that we filled in was 10 millions, what will the last empty spot here be based on the pattern? Math is all about patterns, guys. What is the pattern you notice? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions. Notice how every third one has what in it? 100 millions, right? So that would be 100 millions. As a bonus, what do you think would be next? Billions. Yes, it would be billions. Okay, so now that we've looked at that, we've seen ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions. What we need to figure out when we're working with numbers that get up this high, we need to make sure that we have proper comma placement. I was going to say karma. Proper comma placement. So a comma goes where in every number? Does anybody know? Yes, you in the back. Uh-huh. A comma goes after every third number. So you're going to go ones, tens, hundreds, comma. You know, maybe I'll switch to a different color there. Ones, tens, hundreds, comma, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, comma, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, and if you're getting up into the billions, there'd be another comma after 100 millions. So on every side of a comma, there should be three numbers. You're not just going to have the number 12 with a comma. All right? Let's take a look at writing these numbers with a comma. Let's write, well, let's start off by just putting this number 12,000s. 12 tens. How am I writing that number? If I want to put the digits on the place value chart, where am I going to put it? Well, there's 12 thousands. So we can't just put 1 and 2 here because that's not right. What's in our tens spot? 1, then in the thousands, 2, 12 tens. How many tens are there in 100? There's 10, so we would have to go like that. 12,120. How are we going to put the comma? Well, I've already left that comma there. We have 12, comma, 120. And you'll notice there's 3 numbers on the other side of that comma. But what I want us to really focus on for this particular lesson anyway is our comma placement and making sure that we can write numbers properly. Oh, let's erase that. Okay, we have the number 1, 2, 3, 4. Where does my comma go in this number? Well, let's back up. How do I say this number? Do I say 1, 2, 3, 4? If this is an actual digit written, or actual number, like standard form number written, you would say 1,234. And if we want to do it quick, there's your ones, tens, hundreds, and then thousands. Well, what did I say? Where does the comma go? How many numbers are there before a comma? 3. So we have 1, 2, we have 4, 3, 2. Then our comma is going to go right here. 1, comma, 1,234, 1, comma, 2, 3, 4. Eraser's not, it's dying. But what if I have the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Does my comma placement change? It should not. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's going to change in that it's not going to be in between the 1 and the 2 anymore, is it? We've shifted up 1 spot on our place value chart into the 10,000s. And now our comma is going to go between what 2 numbers? Remember, the best tip I can give you, there's always 3 numbers at the other side of a comma. So if I'm asking you to put a comma here, if I give you this set of numbers and I say, throw a comma in there right now, boom, you're just going to go from the end, go 1, 2, 3. 12,345. Or, if you don't want to count like that, just go 1, 2, 3, comma. It's as simple as that. What if I give you a number? We're going to get crazy here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. Woo! That's a big old number. Where do I put my commas? Commas are important, guys. You have to be able to numerically express a proper number. And to do that, you have to put commas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. Where are my commas going? Well, if we look, we have 0, remember Mr. Ryan's hot tip. 3 numbers, comma. 3 numbers, comma. So we go 109, comma. 876, comma. 543, comma. 1, 2. There's not another number, so we do not need to put a comma. Now, how do we say this number? Well, that's going to be hundreds, that's thousands, that's millions. We're getting in the billions. You say 12,345,678,901. Remember, every 3 numbers, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2. Not another number. Not 2 more numbers, you don't need a comma. Oh, hello there. I'm just resuming our lesson, but I want to talk about a different aspect of that. And I want us to take a look at writing down these numbers with proper comma placement while also looking at the word form. You're going to write this in standard form. Now remember, standard form is just writing the numbers. So we need to look at 9,000s, 300s, and 4 ones. And how do we write that? Well, I know it's in the thousands, so there's at least 4 numbers here. So I've got a 9 in my thousands spot. 9. Very good, 9. Let's try that again. 9 thousands, 300s. So there's going to be a 3. 300s. How many 10s am I going to have, Mr. Royans? It doesn't say. It just says 300s. Then it goes to ones. But if I think of my place value chart, thousands, hundreds, tens, ones. Or ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So what do I do? It just says hundreds and ones. What? It just says hundreds, nothing in tens, and then just says ones. Well, before we go into a panic, what number represents nothing? What is a placeholder that represents nothing? 0. So, 0. It says 300s, it doesn't say anything about the 10 spot. It says nothing. So you put a 0. And 4 ones, 4. Now where does my comma go? Refer to a couple minutes ago. 3 numbers on one side of the comma. Bam, 9,304. Now if I was to edit this number, and I was going to say 900s, 9,000s, 300s, 5 10s, and 4 1s. Then I would say, okay, 9,000s, 300s. There is a number in the 10 spot, it's 5, and 4 1s, 9,354. Notice I've got my comma. There's 3 numbers on one side of it. I don't need any more commas because we've stopped right there at the thousands spot. Now I want us to look at some more word form numbers. And we're going to do 6 10,000s. And 2,000s. 700s. I should have started a little further left there. I apologize, guys. I'm going to have to write down here 8 10s and 9 1s. So we're just going to start up here at the 6 10,000s, and then this will be our last couple numbers. So 6 10,000s. Think of your place value chart. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. After thousands is 10,000. So in my 10,000 spot, I'm going to have a 6. My next number over, thousands, 2,000s. My next number over, 700s. And my next number, 8 tens. And then 9 ones. Bam. 6, 2, 7, 8, 9. Is that how I say that number? 6, 2, 7, 8, 9? No. I need to put a comma in there. Where does my comma go? Between what two numbers am I putting one comma? Hopefully, when you're watching this, you said between the 2 and the 7, Mr. Royans. And we say this number, 62,789. Remember, it's not 62,789. We don't do that. That indicates a decimal. We use proper math terminology up in here, boy. 62,789. Let's do one more together. And then this math lesson is over for you. There's going to be some work for you. Just writing a few numbers down and putting commas properly. Let's see. Make sure to start front and forward this time. 100,000. 100,000. 8,000s. Let's see. 900s. 5 tens. And 3 ones, we'll say. I am terrible. By the way, you guys don't know this because you don't see me every day, but I am terrible at drawing 5s. Usually it takes me like 2 tries. I don't know why. All right, 100,000, 8,000s. Sorry, I need an S at the end of this one. 100,000s, 8,000s, 900s, 5 tens, 3 ones. Let's think about the place value chart again, guys. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. So I see that I have 100,000s here. I'm at least going to have 6 numbers then, because I'm working up at the 100,000 spot in my place value chart. So I'm going to start off and I'm just going to write 1. Okay, so Mr. Royans, we've got our 1. We're in the 100,000 spot. We put a 1. We're there. Next would be our 10,000s. But we go from 100,000s to 8,000s. It doesn't say anything about 10,000s. What do we put there to indicate there's nothing there? There are no 10,000s. What number indicates nothing again? 0. So you're going to put a 0 there. Then in our thousands spot we have 8. All right, and then we're moving on. 900s, 5 tens, and then 3 ones. Bingo. Am I done? No. I'm missing one thing. What am I missing? Hopefully you said comma. And hopefully you said it goes between the 8 and the 9, because we have 1, 2, 3 numbers here. Comma. Bam. Do I put a comma here, even though there's no other numbers? Nope. There is no comma that goes there. If I had another number here, if we got up into the millions, I would have, let's say this number was 2 million, 2 millions. Then I would put a 2 here. And then I'd have a comma because I have 3 numbers here, 3 numbers here. Bam. Okay, guys, there's just a few problems where you are doing some work like this, and other problems where you are just putting commas in standard form written numbers.